I have a theater bucket list.
Do you?
And this is on it. Avenue Q. And normally you hear about it on Broadway. You don't have to travel to Broadway. You can stay right here in the Rochester area. We have one of the actors, the director, Thomas Markham, and actor Steve Cena. And we have a friend here as well.
Yeah, meet Trekkie Monster.
Trekkie Monster.
Yeah.
Which is, I imagine, you don't want to give it away, but is that a take on Cookie Monster? But like if Cookie Monster were to like grow up and become incredibly inappropriate?
That's pretty fair. Yeah, that's pretty fair.
No Star Trek twist?
No. Ironically enough, that's how the character was originally envisioned. That's why his name is Trekkie. He was supposed to be a sci-fi buff, but it turned into something different.
I love the fact that you're having a normal conversation and talking with your hands, yet like your hand is blue and brown furry.
Well, I'm used to talking with my hands, so the fact that I have an arm now and a second mouth.
So again, we have puppets, but I don't want anyone to be confused to think this is like, oh look, it's like Sesame Street.
Oh no,
no,
this
right?
is
How do you describe
Sesame
it?
Street meets South Park. It's not appropriate at all, really.
Okay, so what age do you think? Is this 18 plus?
Probably like 16 and up. It's really, I mean, teenagers, it's the best judgment, but they could probably see it.
Will parents be, though, embarrassed to be sitting next to their
Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
all right.
I love the honesty. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So what's the storyline in a PG version?
It really kind of follows Princeton, who is a recent college graduate trying to find his purpose in life, and moving to Avenue Q and his neighbors and their adventures, really.
Okay, and obviously there's a whole bunch of do you call them puppets?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so they're puppets. What is it different acting like this than maybe you would be if you were saying like playing Prince Charming yourself and not having a giant puppet on your hand?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, one is the physical aspect of it. I mean, I have to keep my arm up to keep Trekkie up the entire time, and the other puppeteers, same thing. But it's also because you don't want to steal focus from the puppet. I mean, the puppet's really the character. I'm just supplying the voice. So I need to make sure that, I make eye contact with who I'm talking to, and what are you looking at?
You're right. I'm like, I should be looking at the monster.
Exactly. So try to make sure that the mouth moves with any syllables, so that it looks like the character's really talking.
Was that tough? How did you get to the point where, because as an actor, you're usually embodying the character and you want to make sure. How did you get to the point to let the puppet take the stage?
For me, it just took time. Like initially when we all got the puppets, it was really difficult. I mean, like, because you're trying to make sure you're moving the mouth and get your lines right and make sure your movements right. But the more we worked with them, it kind of came naturally.
Are you really good at rubbing your stomach and patting your head? I feel like it's something like that.
It kind of is.
Well, showbiz and physicality runs in your family, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You have a famous brother.
I do. Yep, my brother John. His movie Trainwreck just opened. Couldn't be more happy for him.
He does a little bit of wrestling too?
Oh yeah, he does. Just a little. You may have heard of him.
Yeah. So if we want to check you guys out, this is happening when, where, all that?
Tonight, we open tonight. We have shows this weekend, tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday afternoon. And then we have shows Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next weekend.
Okay.
At the Kodak Center for Performing Arts, it's the old theater on the Ridge at Kodak.
Where can you get tickets?
You can get them online at the Kodak Rappa website, and you can buy them at the door.
And
Trekkie, are you excited?
Are you kidding me? It's opening night.
Tickets are $25 and $22 for students and seniors.
Awesome. Well, I said it's on my bucket list. I think I need to make it out. Trekkie, thanks for coming in, and of course, you guys.
No problem.
Well.
Glad to be here.
All right, coming up, if you're not already making plans to go see the show, maybe you need some other ideas. I don't know what you could possibly do because you're going to go tonight, Saturday, and Sunday, right? But if you have something else in mind or don't have anything at all, we're going to have some ideas for you coming up. The All New Breakfast Buzz with Spezzano and Sandy next.